Hello, Falcon family. My call sign is Viper.0 from Falcon BMS forum and Falcon BMS community. The purpose of this video is to show the mods that we are making in my wings for that pilots that have low end PC or low end laptops. That you can hear, I don't have English for my first language, so apologize from any mistake that I can make, and I going to try do the best to the community and try to speak English uh, uh, well. First of all, I going to do a disclaimer. The purpose of this mod is not destroy the hard work that they are making in the Falcon community, the depths of the Falcon BMS. The purpose of these mods is only for that pilot that want continued in the Falcon community with the new version 4.38 and don't have the resource, the money to buy a new rig, a new PC. So that's a disclaimer. Remember, this is only for entertainment purpose, and try to trying to gather all the pilots that want to fly Falcon BMS, no matter where the place of the war of the budget for her laptops or her PCs. So first of all, we are going to configure the Falcon BMS for 438 to show the what the mods make to the sim. I'm going to put a standard the sim of in the graph in the hardware menu. If you want to obtain the more FPS from the sim, you need to configure it like this. You need to set the cloud cell density restriction high, disable, very important, high resolution texture, activate low resolution for cloud, reduce particle system, disable glass environment mapping, HDR, jet heat exhaust, far array. You can you can uh, you can maintain enable this feature, but I was always disable. Very important. A big FPS eater is the shadow. Remove the shadow mapping and the water environment mapping. With this config, we are going to reduce the CPU use from the sim because all of this is more CPU demand. It's not VRAM demand. This is for CPU, low CPU end. But I'm going to let the sim the more default position to show what the mods do. I'm going to maintain the cloud cell density in default, and I'm going to disable the high resolution texture because the mods is the texture but reduce in resolution. That's the trick. The tricks of the different folders of the modules, the mods is reduced. They are the same texture, but they are reduced in resolution. So we can use in a low VRAM GPU like I have. I have a laptop with a AMD Ryzen 5 and GPU, dedicated GPU RTX 2015 with a 4 gigs of VRAM. It's too short to run. It's on the limit to run the Falcon Bms 4.38. So I'm going to let the sync the more default if I can, and all of the disable high resolution texture uh, for the mods can be enabled. Disable high resolution texture. I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to activate all of the settings. This is more important. Remember, if you have a low CPU, remove all, like I showed before. This is only for uh, show 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 the behavior of the mods. I'm going to the first step is install this software. This software is great. The name is I remember correctly, is John Software Genetic Mod Enable, and I call it always wrong. I say always uh, Gain Mod Enable. No, no, the name is Generic Mod Enable. As you see, there is the menu. Have the menu left side, buttons in the middle, and the right side have uh, another window. In the left side are the available mods, and the left and the right side are the activated mods. If you want activated one mods, you only check the mods and enable with this button. If you want to disable, you click the mod here and disable the mod. It's very easy. And if you make a mistake of you or you want to return to the sim to previous previous condition, is more easy to use this software, because if you are going inside the sim and copy the different folder inside outside, you can mistake, and and broken the sim. So I going to put the link to download the Jonas software generic mode enable. You need to download this 7-zip, and when you download, you are going to see these these uh, these files: the exit Jonas software generic mode enable and the mods folders. You need to put inside from the base folder for the sim for the Falcon BMS 4.38. You put inside, and all the mods that I going to show you, you need copied inside. You are going to see another mods that I am working, but you need to unzip the mods and put the folder, not the zip, the folder that you unzip inside the mods folder. And the structure is going to be this. For example, you are going to see the highest 1K is the higher resolution in this folder. Highest 1K, you are going to open and see the structure of the scene inside. You can see you can't see another folder named highest 1K, because it's not going to be enabled the mods. You need to see the structure of the sim inside. You open the mods, for example, models 2K, and you see the structure of the scene inside. So we are going to see data, their data, objects, models, and the structure with a different texture converted with another with another dimension. As we will see, the big dimension for this mod is 2048 by 2048. That be allowed to not use the more VRAM of low VRAM GPU. And when we put the mod inside the mods folder, we are going to open the generic mod enable that this is in this position here. We are going to open, and we are going to see the different models. If we need to activate the mods, only we need to check and pass to the right. Now we are going to test the different. I'm going to talk about the different folder for the different mods. In this folder, art texture, I change the resolution from, I remember, 2K for 1K to no be so big in the don't big to the VRAM. When you see the same name and different number, that means that the folder have the the biggest dimension of the resolution of the file is going to be the number. For example, in this folder, in this mod, you are going to load the highest tails. The biggest is going to be 1K. The normals that the same have is, I remember, 2K, and I resize that file to 1K. And I have say before the highest, for example, highest 512 have the biggest resolution for that file is going to be 512, but 512. At the same with the Korean object is resized for 1K. The models with the same name, we have the same model, the same mods, but with different resolution. If you have low VRAM GPU, like a friend of mine that have 1 GB of VRAM, if you wanna to run the scene with a 30 FPS, you can use the model 1K. If you see the texture of the plane and the taxiway and the runway so blurry, you can change easy, dismount the mods and mount the models 2K. With this software is very easy, and do you know are going to mistake and broken the scene. It's too easy. So we are configure the scene to a standard graphic, disable, like I say, the highest texture, and we are going to put all the folder that the name is not repeated. For example, ART texture 1K. We are going to try with highest 1K. They are loading the mod. We are going to try. I'm going to show if you hit the same name but another resized texture, you are going to see a prompt, a window that say, "Hey, you have tried to apply the same file, but with another dimension or another size." I'm going to show. Going to check the same. name, and you are going to see this menu. Hey, you are trying to rewrite a mod, and this is the condition. Yes, to enable the mod is going to rewrite the highest 1K or no. If you see that window, you hit no because you are rewriting another mod. If you want to apply this mod, you only need to remove this highest 1K from the left and grab highest 512 to the right. And highest 512 is enabled now. I'm going to test first the 1K highest. Korean objects. We are going to put the 1K models. We are going to put the models 2K to check the FPF of the scene. We are going to put the neutral rain 2K and this is for tree density for put to 1%. I going to I don't going to touch that. I going to let the tree at default and the shrubs and the rocks. I going to this is the texture of three grass shrub on rocks, but in 128 the resolution. And this is the weather. The weather is from the clouds to 1K. I'm going to put, and I have the different modes. This mod is not for graphic purpose. The purpose is to just burn the 10 click to be more louder because I fly with keyword and because I fly with keyword I don't have haptic feedback to know where's the throttle quadrant system, the power lever. And I use after the 10 click more louder the sound to know when I reach the detent, when the engine is a afterburner or military power. Well, the with the mod supply we are going to test. We're going to close here, minimize all. I'm going to open the scene. It's already running, so I'm going to launch. Yeah, and I always have a mission to test. I always use a first day of campaign and also an airbase that are very crowded, very have a lot of buildings, hangars with a PBR texture and a lot of package and flights. Get it in and get it out. We're going to campaign, save it. I have already saved that day. Hit OK. Second flight. Always I do the test. When when you are going to make test to make comparison, always use the same mission. I use this because I said before the lot of playing, a lot of building, and we are going to check. I'm going to bring from the FPS menu, Alt C, release, and hit F. Now we are having 23 FPS, and this is the I am recording also with OBS, and OBS need CPU and CPU and RAM. So if you see some shuddering, that shuddering is provoked by OBS also. Let me prepare to make a fast takeoff and see in the right. 23 FPS with all the tree and other shrubs and all the rock and all this package. Remember, the models are full of polygons, are new models. And also the copy is new. It's a pressure. It's very pretty. 23, 24 in Osan. Of course, if I remove the shadow, if I remove the different source of light, if I remove the another's line of code in the Falcon BMS user config, I am going to obtain a lot of more FPS. But now we are going to taxi fast and take off sorry from in the runway to check in high altitude how behave the sim. Now we have 21 FPS. It's a beauty 3D model. The depths of Falcon BMS are doing a great job. No, I don't going to take off in the taxiway. I'm going to take off in the runway. This Falcon version 4.38 is a successful release. It's the best release that I see since 1998. 24, 26, align with the runway. Spotlight on. Nav wheel steering disconnect. Pull after one. Rotate. We are on the air. Landing gear up. And you see the shrub, the rocks. 23, 24 FPS. It's not bad for a 600 budget laptops. This is a basic laptop. It's no so basic. It's 600 for a gaming PC or gaming laptop. It's no money. A gaming laptop or gaming PC is around of $2,000. 24, 25 FPS. A lot of tree. If I remove, I'm sorry. If I remove the trees and the shrub and the rocks and the grass, I'm going to obtain a lot of FPS. We are going up. If I don't look to sun or are getting away from sun, I'm going to obtain more FPS because Osan is full of building of full of 3D model, and they are a lot of other planes. Remember how one of each plane have a billion of triangles and polygons Yeah. Let me go into the floor. I go into the floor quickly and see what we have for microtutoring because the accelerated time. They are trying to lower the 25 FPS. We have a another microshooting because I am accelerating the time. Now we are in the flood, as you see, we are in the flood with a lot of enemy aircraft that have been loaded in the CPU and the RAM. 22 FPS with grass, with rocks, and as you see that the rain is not looking so bad with the 2K neutral rain mods. And of course, if I put the external view, I'm going to have a lot of FPS. Right now, 40 FPS. So we can see these tests are going to close right now, and I'm going to remove the. 6-1. Let's go home. I need see the I need see the more FPS that we can obtain. We are going to sim config. I'm going to remove. Let me apply. I'm going to apply all the low setting that I can. We not touch the Falcon BMS user config. Let me put the. I'm going to maintain the default standard model for the cloud cell density. Low resolution cloud, reduce particle system, glass environment mapping for processing, get the source, uh, remove the rain, the shadow, very important, and the water environment mapping. Applying. Let me try. We are going to see. We have the last resource that is to put the mod of the low MPC Falcon BMS user config that this that's going to remove the grass, the tree. We also have the three mods to put in 1% of auto generation. Let me see how behave now. I can see it's more fluid. Yeah, yeah. 38. Yeah, with the shadow removed. If it's a balance between CPU and GPU use and VRAM. We have a little micro shooter because they are loading something in the VRAM. With all the three, 46, 45 FPS. Oh, it's very good. We are going to sign the same thing. We're going to take off, get higher. 39, 40 FPS, very good. With the shrubs, the rocks, and the tree. If I remove that, we're going to obtain more FPS. So you need to find a balance. You need to find a balance between between see pretty your sim or run at higher FPS. You need to find a balance. Need to try an error 38, 39. We are going to the float, the same procedure that we made the before. Let me going down to see the rain more close. Forty FPS. We're going higher. Of course, is if you see to the sky, they are no anything to render it. That's why it's 63 FPS. Forty-four, 42 FPS. We are going to fly to the float. We are flying. That's a micro shuttering because they are loading the texture that they are in front of the plane. 35 FPS, another micro shuttering. Remember, this is not the sim. Yeah, I am arriving to the 2021 from the. I don't have activate the mouse control of the radar cursor. No. Well, 40, 38 FPS. Let me. I am going to apply all the low setting that I can to the sim to obtain more the more FPS that we can. Let me doing the trick right here. The trick is 3 density 1% and the Falcon BMS user config low NPC. That's the low that we can be lower with this with high res 512 and the models 1K. All also with the new terrain 1K. They are applying all ready. We are going to load the same mission, the same position, the same.
Chalice 3-1, sunrise.
Yeah, 55. Look that. 63. Day 1 on Sun Air Base, full of package of fly. And in the Sun Air Base, the have a lot of building and hangar with a lot of PBR texture that that we can see on the front. That rugosity is from the PBR texture. No tree, no don't shrubs, rocks or grass. 76 FPS. Ready for taxi. Let's go. 66, 65 FPS, 67 in Osan. This is a dream coming true. Sixty-two, 67 FPS. Down there. I might make some. Let me change the config here. That one. We are going to burn some fuel here over the base. Sixty-one FPS. Let me see over here. That's going up. Fifty-eight, 59, and it's not see bad. You see very well the texture in the ground. If you don't like see so blurry the texture, you can disable the new terrain 2K texture resize and use the normal 4K resolution texture that the sim have for default. That's why I use always John software generative mode enabled because it's easy. Only deactivate the mode and continue fly with a new copy. You need to try and error is the only way to obtain the best performance from our simulators. In this case, Falcon Bms 4.38, 70 FPS. If I going higher, I'm going to obtain more. So and remember the 80% of the flight, the 80% of the flight, the pilot is inside. Fly, navigate, aviate, do it that reckoning navigation using the system, the radar, the HSD, and the other 20% is make a dive attack or BBR combat, uh, and the 5% of the flight is the condition are created dogfight. 66 FPS. We are going higher, 500 knots. This OBS recording program is feeding the RAM and the CPU. That's why the shutdown. The only thing that I going to let in the mods and is the finish job that I am going to make with the different folder and the different resize, the different texture resize. I going to let the copy in. I am I am thinking let copy it in 8K in or 4K. I going to this is 2K. This is much blurry, much blurry. I'm going to let the mod in the only the copy texture. The outside PBR texture I'm going to put down that the name like the name of the mod. If the mod say uh, Korean objects 1K, all the exterior texture are going to be 1K, but the copy need to be no less than 4K. This is 2K and it's so blurry, so much blurry. You can you can read the label of the switch. So now that's it. The only change that I'm going to make is let in 4K to see well the cockpit, the inside cockpit, and you see in the FPS counter have 95 APS. So well, family, is that all? Uh, I going to upload this video, prepare the mods, and in the comment section of the YouTube channel, I am going to put the link and all that you need to to put this model in your these mods in your sim. So we need We see you next time. Take care.